Hello, I'm Regina McCann-Hess, President of Forge Wealth Management, and thank you for joining us on our Women in Wealth series. Today, I have a new friend, Patty. And Patty, can you tell us who you are, what you do, and what you love about what you do?
Sure. It's great to be here. Thank you, Regina. Well, I am a certified health and transformational coach. So I am founder of Whole Body Focus, and I work with professionals and parents who tend to put their health on the back burner. I don't know if many of you can relate to that. I know I can, and I was there. Been there, done that. I help them to reclaim their body confidence, manage their weight, reduce stress, and reduce risk of disease through, through various techniques, through self-care and stress management, essential nutrition, and mindset and behavioral and motivational techniques. Because as a coach, so coaches are masters of habit change. You know, we work with people on the mindset level, and we know that our mind and our thoughts end up creating our reality. And so we try to help people align their behaviors so that they are aligned with their health goals, right? And we help to give, I help to give them accountability, help to give them a vision, set some goals, and then take progressive, consistent, small little habit changes in order to create your new reality.
Yeah, and that's the big part about creating new habits, creating better habits. And that's, I think, what I hear and what I've experienced myself, that's the key to successfully changing into healthier living and healthier lifestyles.
Yeah, healthier lifestyles. And we also know that one area of our life, which could be health, also affects all other areas of our life, right? So as a life coach myself, I know that we work with people regarding the big 5 areas of their life. So there's health, financial, wellness, career, relationships, and spirituality, something greater than ourselves. Every single one of those areas affect one another. So when one area isn't going right, it can affect all other areas. So that's why, it's really, coaching is a holistic technique. We approach it on a holistic level, and it's very individualized. And we go along, the pace of what's going to work correctly for each individual person.
Oh, that's great. And I know that can be so helpful for people. And sometimes you need a little help, you need a little guidance, because it's hard to do it on your own, isn't it?
Very, very hard. Yes. So we help to set up the right system for habit change. It's usually an intensive 3-month program once a week. And we also open up people's minds and open up the possibility for them to bring in support because it is not easy to do things alone. So we help to guide people. I help to educate them on essential nutrition, relationship building, mindset changes, relaxation techniques, stress reduction, and then things start to fall into place in different areas of their life.
Wow,
so,
that's impressive. That's very impressive, and much needed. Much needed
these days, especially with stress reduction. I've worked with women who are in a life transition. They're in their 50s, like I am. They've been a mom all their life, and now they're looking for something else. That happened to me in my own life, and it can, it can be mind-boggling and very confusing for people. Yeah. So it is possible to set new goals, and I help them to really transition and have a transformation in their life. There are women who have started new careers, have switched careers, lost weight, just gained a new sense of independence, gained a new sense of confidence, about their lives, and they drop limiting beliefs. And it's when we are patterned and we grow up with these limiting beliefs that can keep us stuck in some areas of our life. So there is a way to shed that and let go of those old behaviors, those old thoughts and patterns, so that it can open up new opportunities.
Yeah, yeah.
It's been so rewarding.
And that kind of reminds me of a conversation we were having about how to balance work, life, family, and you really shared some very heartwarming information. Do you want to maybe share a little bit about how you are able to balance things now?
Yes. Well, I love, what I love about my job is I get to live out my passion. And that is a passion of wellness and healthy lifestyle, and also helping people. And yeah, it's made a big difference in my life. And I struggled 22 years ago. My health crashed. My body, my spirit. It was a physical transformation that I didn't even recognize myself. I searched for help. I finally landed on holistic integrative medicine doctors, chiropractors, fitness trainers, and I really had to revamp my whole lifestyle. And come to find out, I had an underlying hormonal imbalance, adrenal fatigue, stress overwhelm, insomnia. My hair was falling out. It was terrible. So I learned along the way. I dove into it head first. How can I change my health and ultimately my relationship with my kids, my husband, and my productivity? And it took a long time. That was 22 years ago after my third child. Into about year 5, I realized I was developing now a healthy pattern. But it took commitment. It took support, pulling in the support from my closest friends, my husband. I had to give myself permission to integrate some self-care. And that meant some time management. I had to let others be aware that I'm on this journey and to help me out or get out of the way.
Yeah, sometimes you have to do that. Absolutely.
Sometimes you do. And it was well worth it for sure. I gained a lot of energy and improved my mood, my sleep, my health. And it has become now a mainstay, a part of my lifestyle. But, it does take guidance and commitment, and it works. And that's why I wanted to go into this field to help others, to help them stand in their magic and share it with others. So, yeah, it can work very, very much. It takes a little bit of commitment, small little changes, not overwhelming. That's the problem. Some people get overwhelmed. They're on a 1 month, oh, I'm going to do this. And there are massive changes. And then you get tired and discouraged and you give up. That's not the right approach.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't try to, if you try to do too much at once, it's overbearing. And as our society, we like instant gratification. And, if you're going to make real change, you're not going to have instant gratification.
Yes.
And that's
yes.
hard. I mean, I know that's a bitter pill to swallow.
Yes.
In general. So, you have to be committed, but you have to take it with a detailed plan and a long-term outlook on it.
Yeah. The other way that I pivoted and developed through my coaching is I turned to corporate wellness, and I co-founded a company called Whole Health Company, and we are a corporate wellness company, and really we wanted to bring wellness to the workplace, realizing that there are these overburdened, overworked professionals out there who are running out of time. We as professionals are spending large bulk of our day, our week, our month in our jobs.
Right.
And so by the time we get to our home life, we feel depleted. We don't have time to work out or cook a healthy meal or spend time with our kids. Our mind is, we have these computers 24/7 and we're at everyone else's beck and call. So how are we able to step back and be able to reclaim our own time, our own health, and people don't know how to do that. And that's okay. You know, that's become our culture, but there is a way to do it.
Yeah.
With the right coaching and guidance. And so we wanted to bring wellness to the workplace. We're based out of Berwyn, Pennsylvania, the Philadelphia area. And we're now helping mid-sized companies, helping those employers to support the health and wellness of their very depleted and valuable employees.
And that
And
must be a phenomenal offering to have for your employees right now with everything going on. Everyone is super stressed, trying to work from home. Do we go into the office? Don't we go into the office? I mean, to have some kind of support there for your staff and for yourself as the business owner, that's monumental.
it's huge. It's huge. It really is. And you know, we've targeted our general corporate wellness into COVID solution based wellness.
Oh, good.
And there are challenges for the business owner and the employees. So we're targeting those areas. You know, obviously the employers, their HR department, some of them are barely open.
Mhm.
Some are open half staff.
Mhm.
They're financially struggling, and their HR departments are overwhelmed
Yeah.
with, you know, furloughs and insurance claims and switching up benefits and keeping up with the regulations, keeping their you know, offices clean and divided up and so forth. So so we help to organize HR wraparound support regarding COVID related insurance claims. We help to set up on-site COVID testing events for corporations. Yeah, anyone who has 30 people or more, we can set up COVID testing, the nasal swab, which is 72-hour turnaround, or a quick result. You need 150 or more to do the quick test. But anyway, we help set up testing. We've developed a wellness check-in app that it's a daily check-in for employees.
Wow.
so that they can report their temperatures, any places they've traveled, a quick little 6 questions they can fill out, and it allows the corporation to keep track of any history of the health and travel and COVID risk of their employees. So that's a real quick little system that we can get the HR department all set up for.
Oh gosh.
And on the employee side, yeah, it's something that will help those, you know, business owners be able to get their employees back in action and keep their production consistent.
Right. And with a peace of mind, a little peace of mind
peace of
there that
mind.
they've done what they can to make it as safe as possible. And I'm sure the employees appreciate that as well.
Yeah. And on the employee side, we help to give virtual webinars and wellness activities that are motivational, fitness oriented, nutritional education, and primarily stress reduction.
Wow.
And life management, you know, that work-life balance we talked about. You know, there are ways to do it. And so we provide little tips along the way.
Oh my gosh. Great stuff.
Yeah.
So if someone wanted to find out a little bit more about what you're doing for individuals,
Yes.
Could you share a way for them to contact you for that? And then also how to contact you for the corporate side?
Absolutely. So for my coaching, my website is wholebodyfocus.com. That gives all information, and my contact information is there. For our corporate wellness company, it's Whole Health Co. LLC.com. And we are you know, available in the Philadelphia area and nationally. We work with mid-sized businesses. We work with insurance brokers. We work with healthcare benefits providers, and they are promoting our wellness programs. We also qualify for wellness credits that are allotted through the larger insurance carriers. So there's a credit that's given to mid-sized or smaller companies that they can put toward our programs.
Excellent, excellent. And I'm just going to put a little teaser out here. Patty, you and I have been talking about maybe doing a little bit more education for people as they're either at home or slowly emerging to the work space outside of home in the corporate world. But we are going to start kicking off some educational series in the next few weeks. We're going to be talking about health, wealth, and wellness as part of that series. So everyone, you'll be seeing a little bit more of Patty, and we're going to have a lot of fun with that, and also help people out along the way. So that's I can't wait to hear all the topics that you've mentioned to me. It should be a lot of fun, and should help a lot of people. Just give like brief ideas of what they can do today to help themselves.
Yeah, to help reduce the risk of disease, help to reduce their underlying health conditions, help to get them on a steady, healthy habits, lifestyle, way of living. Also, our other, contributor, Meg, will help out on the insurance benefits end of things, how to optimize and pivot on your own benefits. Yeah, and then certainly the wealth end of things, our finances.
It's going to be
all come into play.
Yeah, it does. It does. It's all intermingled, for the full holistic view. That's what we're trying to do. Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining me. This is excellent and great information. So I really appreciate your time.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, always.
It's been great.
Yeah, see? Everyone's like, oh, no, it's fun. It's just two girlfriends talking.
Yay!
And thank you everyone for watching us on our Women in Wealth series. Again, I'm Regina McCann Hess. My company's website is Forge Wealth Management, or forgewealth.com. And you can find us on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube at Forge Wealth. And on LinkedIn, you can find me at Regina McCann Hess. We look forward to seeing you next week. Thanks.